Alright, what's up, YouTube? I know most of y'all, all of y'all don't know me. I only got one other video. But, I want to talk about something that's very important to me. And that's the fact that I'm starting over. My last video, I was talking about this same thing, and I realized that I spent so many times just saying, yeah, I'm finna start over, finna do this. Yeah, I'm finna start over, and from now on, I'm finna be like this. And it never lasted. It's never lasted, and it's made me feel like, I'm just lying to people. And, last night, I was up. Having my mind racing, thinking about so many things, like my past and what happened to me on my traumatic situations. And, these past couple of days, I'm realizing, like, I have terrible ADHD. This is, of course, self-diagnosed, but it's like, sometimes when you know, bro, you know. Like, for example, like, all throughout my childhood, I never have ever been able to finish any type of project unless it was, like, the day before. And a lot of the times, those projects required more time than just a day to do. So I would never finish a lot of things. And I also noticed, like, I would have bad OCD and stuff like that. Like, I would, if I didn't step over the cracks on the sidewalk, something bad would happen or something like that, stuff like that. And I realized that I kind of pushed those in the back of my mind while I was dealing with it, because I was also dealing with a whole bunch of other trauma, like, being neglected and being emotionally abused and sheltered at the same time, like triple whammy. So it's like, I was dealing with all that, so on top of already having ADHD and being upset at myself for feeling like I can't do what everybody else can. I can't simply pay attention. I knew that I was capable, like I knew I was smart. It's just like, for some reason, it was hard for me to actually focus for a good amount of time so I could actually get something done. And I'm realizing now that all that stuff has just been bum rushing me for like 3-4 years, like bum rushing me. Like, now that I had time to just sit down, I'm old enough, so, I'm 20, doing 21, finna be 22, so I'm old enough to be able to, like, at least talk to myself, take care of myself emotionally almost. And now that I'm just sitting down, it's all that trauma is just beating me over the head, and I'm realizing that, like, I really have to change mentally completely if I'm gonna be a person to help lead people, if I'm gonna lead myself, if I'm gonna change my family dynamic, if I'm gonna evolve spiritually. Like, I can't keep saying, yeah, I'm gonna do this and then don't do it. Like, that's terrible for my mindset, and it's terrible for what people see me like. What if I actually start doing good and people see me and be like, nah, he always say he gonna do better in life, and he always, backs down after 2 months or 2 weeks or whatever, I don't want people to see me like that, and I don't want to be that person, because I know I'm not that person. I know that I'm capable. It's just that I got this thing, and ADHD. I believe it is it is a hurdle that you have to get over. You have to overcome it. It's something that you have to overcome, and it's very difficult. And I believe that we all, especially people with like neurodivergent things going on with their mind, we bring it upon ourselves in this life. Like, we choose to have these type of challenges in our lives for some reason. It's just the lifetime we decided to live, and I have to figure out why I decided to live this life and why I have this issue, and how do I deal with it for myself? How do I succeed in life? How do I become the best version of myself with this, obstacle, with this challenge? And yeah, I'll be documenting this on this YouTube channel, and I just want to talk about how, like, just doing this YouTube, I overthink. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to make thumbnails. I would stop myself from doing everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I said that in the last video I made. I'm gonna keep that video up here just for people to see my progress. But it's just crazy how, like, you can feel stagnant with all these great ideas in your head. Like, I have so many ideas in my head for, like, things that I don't even do now, for like TikTok videos that I know for a fact will go viral. Like, certain things like drawing, music, art, like so many ideas in my head. It's just the fact of formulating them and being patient enough of letting it happen, letting the progress happen and not being irritated with it not happening instantly. You know what I'm saying? Because once I try to, like, I would think about something and I'm like, okay, let me get that done. And while in the midst of trying to get that done, something else will pop in my head. And I'm like, man, I want to get that done too. So I'll switch to that. And it's like, then I'll start getting discouraged because I'm like, dang, none of the things that I want to bring into the world aren't here, because it's like, it takes some time to bring them here. And then, knowing me, by the time in the middle of me trying to do that one thing, another great idea pops into my head, and I want to hurry up and execute that immediately as well, because I know I easily forget things, especially the greatest ideas. I easily forget if I don't write them down. Like, for example, this video right here, I wrote down in my notes. I jotted down the whole conversation in my notes, just so I could remember. Writing it down, I don't even know if I have to look at it right now, but writing it down helps me remember. Anyway, I know that I can do this, and I know that I'm meant to inspire people. I just have to get over this hurdle, and I'm going to do it through spirituality. I'm going to do it through meditation, through chakra healing. I'm going to do it through herbs, and I'm going to document my progress. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to learn how to edit better. I'm just going to have to do it as I go, learn as I go. I'm going to learn how to edit. I'm going to learn to dress better. All that. Oh, and that's another topic I want to talk about. How, as a kid, when I was neglected and also sheltered and, emotionally neglected and sheltered, I wasn't taught anything. So now as like a 21-year-old, I don't even dress nice, you know what I'm saying? This is the first time I ever got my locks retwisted in months. And I mean almost a year plus, bro. You know what I'm saying? It took a long time to get, she had to reform a lot of my hair because it wasn't done. I'm not even shaving. Like, I've been having these braces on for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just now trying to learn how to dress for myself, you know what I'm saying? And with ADHD and also growing up sheltered at the same time, it was difficult for me to choose what I wanted to do, what I wanted to learn as a young man. Like around 19, I got a job. I quit college. I was in college for just one semester to have the experienced a lot. Quit college, come back, found a little warehouse job. Horrible job. Found a warehouse job, was doing that job, and in midst, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna change my wardrobe, I'm gonna learn how to dress. Oh, well, but what if I don't like this and I buy it and I don't like it? What if I don't know what colors I want to wear? Didn't do anything. I wanted to make music. Let me go ahead and buy a computer. Didn't do anything. Didn't buy it. Because I was overthinking about how I should buy it or what I should buy and what a CPU is and how many gigabytes it has and what type of app do I download to learn how to make beats. When in reality, if I would have just learned, if I was taught how to organize my mind, organize my months, and set tasks for each month, then take those tasks for each month and put them into each week. Then take those tasks from each week and split them up into days. That in 1 year, I would have changed my wardrobe to the things I've liked. I would have went through clothes that I didn't like, clothes that I like, and it took my time. I would have bought a computer. I would have bought a course on how to create beats and how to make music. I would have, like I said, learn to dress, make the music, study music, have a daily routine with my spirituality, meditation, learning about chakras, learning about, energies, learning about why I'm here, learning about my astrology, numerology, and all that type of stuff, learning about that. And I would have learned how to heal. I would have learned how to eat better as well. If I would have just jotted it down, learned how to be patient, and went step by step. But I didn't know how to do that because I wasn't taught that. I was just stuck in wherever my mom went, I went. You know what I'm saying? And I was just stuck in, trauma. I was just stuck in trauma and when it came for me to be free as an adult, I was just stuck, didn't know what to do, didn't know how to do it. Nobody taught me anything, bro. And you know, I'm not trying to whine here, because that's a part of my life, and that's something that I'm trying to learn how to get over and heal from, because it happened for a reason. I was meant to not be taught. I have to teach myself, apparently. But I'm just explaining the things that I went through and how I came to this place right here. And like I said, you know, a couple minutes ago, or a minute or two ago, is that I've done this type of video before on Instagram. Yeah, I'm finna change my life around. Yeah, I'm finna do things different. And 2 months later, nothing changes. So I'm making this video to, you know, kind of put a pin mark, you know, in my true journey. Like, this stuff is hard. It's gonna be hard. And I guess that's the point. But I'm gonna overcome myself. I'm gonna learn how to heal. I'm truly gonna learn how to heal. And I'm gonna take y'all with me. Whoever's coming for the ride, man, I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'm gonna overcome myself. I'm gonna have great spiritual experiences. I'm going to be the best musician I can be. I'm gonna use my music to not only uplift people, but to, you know, talk to people with the same type of mindset that's maybe went through the same things that I did and that I'm going through. Like, you know, neurodivergent people that may have, you know, multiple personality disorder, BPD, all that. And speaking of that, I believe that that and ADHD is connected, other than it being just like a neurological issue. I believe that just like how BPD is a borderline personality disorder is caused by like really bad trauma, I believe that ADHD can also be caused by really bad trauma. I don't believe that it's just something a lot of people are just born with. Just that. I believe it also can be caused by really bad trauma. And, you know, and a lot of you may be like, duh, if it is true. I don't know. I haven't looked it up yet, but yeah, I believe like trauma could lead to your brain chemically changing to where you just think differently based off of what you have to deal with. So your mind just literally changes so it can deal with what you're going through. Like BPD, they literally change personalities so that it can grasp the reality that they're going through, so they can push through. But yeah, you know, you said, yeah, as y'all see, I got ADHD. I'm switching to different topics, but you know, that's just who I am right now. I'm on the way to learning how to formulate sentences better, learning how to express myself better, you know. And like I said, y'all coming for the ride. Like, this would be a great learning lesson, but it's something I have to go through because I have to succeed in this life. Like, apparently that my ancestors chose me. I have to succeed. I can't stand just being stagnant. I can't stand not making music, man. It hurts to not make music. Like, it hurts to not make music. Every time I hear beautiful music, it's starting to upset me now, because I feel like I can't do it, because my mind, it's like my mind is not letting me create like I want to. Which is why I'm going to heal my chakras. But yeah, for anybody that's listening, I appreciate you for listening to me ramble. And those of y'all that's, you know, going to stick around and watch me grow, enjoy the ride. You know, I'm pretty sure you won't be disappointed. Y'all gonna see me grow, not only as a young man, but as a God, I guess, you know, spiritually. Like, we're all deities and we're all God. God is us and we're all God. I know that for a fact. But y'all gonna see me grow, and y'all gonna see me share my experiences, especially the harsh ones. I think the harsh ones are just gonna be the first couple of parts. Exactly. Y'all just gonna see me go through it. Like right now, I'm going through it still. And that's okay. But it's truly time for me to evolve. Like, I have to break through this stagnation. It's time, man. It's been time. It's been time since I was 19 and all my trauma started hitting me at once. It's been time, man. I think I have a couple story times for y'all as well, man. Matter of fact, that might be the next video. Story time. Story time with Braden. My name is Braden, if I didn't tell y'all. Story time with Braden. But I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna say I love y'all, even though I might not feel it now. I know that love is everywhere, and I know that, you know, deep down I do love y'all, whoever y'all might be. But I'll see y'all in the next video, which might be right after this one, depending on how I feel. I appreciate y'all. Have a great day.